Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And some good coverage there by the kick team. As they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jackson on the ground. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now a give right side. Jackson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Third down, Jackson. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On first down, Peyton. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Walter Payton, 73 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Niners take over at their own 25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Right here. Switch it.
They run on first down with Jackson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Call it a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation.
Mike, 53.
Play action. Now Jackson. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I'm good at the 6. Pull it. Run you over. Pick the edge. Come right.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Say. 49. Check 49. Check 43.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 44 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays.
Let's go now. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Shoot. Check. He's going. We got double up. Hey. Shoot.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. He finds his tight end, Gentry.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check, check. Lucky.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Walter Payton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. On 2nd down. It's Jackson, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss on the play.
Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Jackson on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Looking deep for Julio. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of... Midfield to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Jackson, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. It's caught by Jackson. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
That's another 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Check 43. Check out read. Kill.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check. Crouch. Zone. Crouch. Hey, check Mike. Check Mike 33.
Now Jackson going to throw again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll set up shop. Right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Under 10. Check. Bomber. 22. Check. Bomber. Check 24.
On 1st down, Peyton. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. And he coughed it up. And the Patriots have it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And a Patriot first down.
Keep playing hard.
On the carry, it's Jackson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 23-yard run as his guys continue to pour it on. Stenerud now to add the extra point. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 31, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. On third down, this is Jackson. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Third and goal. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This fielded at the 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And that last penalty makes his third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Buying time to his left. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton down to the 30 after a gain of 3. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Open man here is Gentry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll run here with Bo. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. He had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
from the 38. Jackson, and a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. Jackson, flush to his right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
53 is the mic. I got him. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Complete to Jones. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. What a game. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Keith Bullock in there to drop him for a loss on the play. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run again with Jackson, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Hey, I got him. That's me.
Jackson down on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. It's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's caught. Jones. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. One last shot for Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.